فبالله كم تستطب القروح ويبرأ جرح الكسير الجريح.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today in here we will do a deep discussion. But before that, did you guys know what is the main topic of this deep discussion?
No.
Did you guys guess it?
Technology.
Phone. Okay, so the answer is technology.
Yay.
Did you guys know online population, approximately 74% of the world population is 6 billion people, will be using technology or internet by 2025. But the question is,
Are students today more independent or more spent on technology and validation?
so before that, we would like to introduce ourselves first before we go to our main deep discussion. So, my name is Navila.
My name is Mikayla
And my name is Nafisa Mufti. So let's go to share our opinion. I agree with statement that student is more independent with this technology era. Why? First is students have access to a wide range of technology. With technology, they can they can search their lesson, they can search educational video, and can search any exam in like Google or Edit. The example is look if the example is we learn about Python in the class, and then we haven't understand that. So in home we repeat that lesson. We repeat again in the home. We repeat with watching Python, and then after that, we can practice with that educational video. Second, technology helps students develop a problem-solving skill. It's time with that my first opinion. When they first face it difficult, they can find solutions. Example, we have a some broken laptop. It's like glitch or hang. Then we search in YouTube. We search that why our laptop is get hang. Then we can solve it in that we can solve it now. And then the third, students learn more used to managing their own time and learning method. So I have some recommendation that method they usually like Safira Putri in from House of Champion season 1 is she used a Pomodoro time. So Pomodoro time is like you guys give 25 minutes for focused learning, then 5 minutes for take a break. So when I use that Pomodoro time, it's like okay, I can focus with one thing. After that, I can take a break. Then I focus again. It's like it's it's like more I have managing time. So I think that's all for my opinion. So it will be continue with Mikayla.
So, this is my opinion. Why students are more dependent these days? The first is the lack of critical thinking or the brain dependency. In the digital era, information is everywhere, but thinking is becoming increasingly rare. The problem is with an instant answer. When a teacher gives us a hard text, many students no longer take the time to sit down and think. They just copy paste it and question it to an AI or Google. And not difficult. Because students are used to getting answers instantly. They lose an ability to sit down and analyze the difficult text. And they will become more dependent on machine to do the heavy lifting. And the next is, if you always use a calculator, you forget how to do math. And if students always use an AI, they may lose an ability to write, speak, or using their own unique voice and logic. And the second is Western algorithm depends. So emotional manipulation. The AI friend. Some children use AI chatbot as a friend or therapist because it feels more easier talking to an AI than a real person. And the danger is AI has no real feeling or empathy, and it can sometimes give us a bad advice to a student who is really sad or their mental health is not good. And the result is students may become socially isolated. They might prefer a perfect friend AI over a real human friends who have a real feeling and empathy. And in here, I find some case uh, that students teenager kill themselves because an AI gives them a bad advice, and they end up killing themselves. Yeah, maybe that's all from my opinion. Uh, the next is Nafisa.
So, in here, I'll share my opinion as Petra. And here I'll summarize the opinion that Navila and Mikayla have shared. So, today's students are both independent and depend on others and also technology. Technology helps them become more independent in their learning. But on the other hand, it can also lead to a reliance on instant information and social validation. But there are many positive and negative effects of technology itself. So, the good impact of student depends on technology. In this age of highly advanced technology and wealth of information, students can become more independent, and technology can also bring a positive impact. First, they can easily access information through the internet, social media, online course, educational videos, or by asking an AI question. They are no longer rely on the teachers. Second, they can learn at their own pace. This means they can manage their own time and choose what they want to learn. Third, many students are developing digital skills, such as programming, design, or even running a online business. And the next is the bad effect of students depends on technology. Although technology does offer many benefits, students relying on it can also bring a negative impact. Like first, students may become overrely on instant answers from the Google or AI, and students students will not fully understanding the learning process. Second, excessive use of technology. Uh, it can reduce focus and concentration, and social media is often misused. And spending too much time in front of screen can distract students from their studies. Third, the last, technology, especially social media, can create a strong need or become dependent on validation, such as like, comments, followers, use, and which can affect students' self-confidence and mental well-being. So this shows that depends on technology can be harmful if not used wisely. So the point is that it all depends on you. Whether you use technology properly and put it into a good use, if you use it for the wrong reason or become too dependent on technology, it's entirely up to you. So only yourself that can control how you use the technology. I think that's all from us. Thank you very much for listening to our deep discussion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
فبالله كم تستطب القروح ويبرأ جرح الكسير